The war between Sayid Mohamed Abdullah Hassan and the British was one of the greatest resistance movements in Africa against colonialism. Sayid Mohamed Abdullah Hassan, leading the Dervish, fought fiercely against British, Italian, and Ethiopian colonizers for over 20 years, 1899 to 1920. Causes of the war. Sayid Mohamed Abdullah Hassan initiated an armed struggle to counter foreign interference in colonization. He aimed to unify Somali territories and free them from colonial rule. The Dervish declared a jihad against the British, Italians, and Ethiopians. Phases of the war. 1. Early battles, 1899 to 1905. The Dervish achieved significant victories in battles fought in northern Somalia. 2. Continuous warfare, 1905 to 1914. The British launched heavy attacks to defeat the Dervish, but the Dervish remained resilient. Among the most famous battles was the Battle of Dul Madobi, in which Sayid Mohamed Abdullah Hassan killed British officer Richard Corfield, Kufil, on August 9, 1913. This battle became a symbol of the Somali resistance against the British. The Battle of Dul Madobi. Richard Corfield was the commander of British forces in northern Somalia, tasked with suppressing the Dervish. The battle took place near Dul Madobi in the Sul region. The Dervish strategically prepared for the battle. Corfield and his forces entered unfamiliar territory, which the Dervish knew well. The Dervish launched a fierce attack, defeating Corfield's forces. Corfield himself was killed in the battle, marking a major victory for the Dervish. Aftermath of the battle. The death of Corfield was a historic triumph that boosted the reputation of the Dervish. The British were discouraged and failed in their initial attempts to defeat the Dervish. Sayid Mohamed Abdullah Hassan composed poetry celebrating this victory, the most famous being Guguli, in which he mentioned the death of Corfield. 3. Final battle, 1919 to 1920. The British used military aircraft for the first time in Africa to bomb the Dervish headquarters in Tali, leading to the collapse of the movement. Sayid Mohamed Abdullah Hassan relocated to the Ogaden region, where he passed away in 1921. Legacy. Sayid Mohamed Abdullah Hassan remains a national hero of Somalia, remembered for his bravery, struggle, and fight for freedom. The Dervish became a symbol of Somali resistance and independence.